Hello, online crew, and welcome to today's live on, in my part of the world, Good Friday. So respects for that, and anybody that's watching from Australia or New Zealand, we're already there. So I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing weekend. And for those of you that are almost there, in US, Canada, etc. I hope you have an amazing weekend and celebrations over the Easter period. So if you found me live today, thank you for joining me. I just wanted to chat today a little bit more about Chat GPT. Now, I spoke to you guys about this a few times, and I introduced it probably, I don't know, 6 or 8 weeks ago for the first time. I shared it with you and it blew a lot of your minds. But I want to go a little bit deeper today because I really don't think a lot of people understand how amazing it is. Yeah, it's scary in the education world. I get that, in schooling systems and the education system and things like that. But as far as, giving you information on so many different things, it's just incredible. So I want to give you some ideas today to use it to take you to a different level with ChatGPT and really explore its capabilities to help you in not only business but your life. It's amazing the questions that I've asked this little piece of software. It's crazy what it can, the information that it can share with you. So that's what I want to talk to you about today. If you missed my interview with Ferny yesterday, go back and make sure that you watch that. The one and only godfather of attraction marketing and all his wisdom. He's a great friend and a great mentor to me, and he shared a lot of good stuff yesterday on my live, and he has a special offer for friends of my community. So if you want to take advantage of that, the link is up in the description for the event that he's running next weekend. But go and catch yesterday's video to sort of catch the meaning behind all of that. So how are you guys? What are you doing for the Easter break? Let me know. Would love to know how you're celebrating. I'm going camping with the family. They've already all left. I've had a very busy 7th, 8th, I've already been on calls for 3 hours straight. So I've got a very busy day today, but I'll head out there shortly. But we're going camping for the weekend, which I love to do because it's just different, and the fresh air and the campfire and, no TVs, no technology, although I do get internet out there now. So I do use my phone, but I'm just really looking forward to chilling out for a few days. So what are you guys doing? Let me know. So who's here to say hello to? We've got Cherie, we've got Joanne, we've got Beth, we've got Diane. How are you? Chat GTP, that's the one, Cherie. I did take advantage of it, so I'm going to take you to a new level today. Chrissy's watching from the baseball field. Hello, Chrissy. How are you? Thanks for watching while you're busy there. Hello, Donna. Going to see the grandchildren. Amazing. That's a good quality family time this weekend, I reckon. So what I've shared with you previously about ChatGPT is probably what you know the program to do. So for content creation, and you can ask it questions and, give me 10 top tips for how to lose weight, easily, or, 10 snacks under 100 calories, the healthy ones, whatever. You can ask it questions and it can spit out answers. If I'll just back up for a second, if there's anybody watching that doesn't know what Chat GTP is, I'll just explain that for a second. It's basically AI, artificial intelligence. It is crazy the amount of information this program has. And it has a library of pretty much every book under the sun, all stored. And so you ask it a question and it spits you out an answer on anything. So you just go to OpenAI, Chat GPT, and create, I think it's OpenAI. Just Google Chat GPT and it'll find the website for you. You just create a free account, okay? If you get any stumbling blocks with it, like you put in a question that says, I can't produce an answer at the moment, or there's something wrong or something, it just means too many people are using the program at once, because there are billions of people using it already. It's crazy how fast it's grown. So yeah, if it's a little bit glitchy, it just means there's a lot of people on the program at once, and you just go back another time, okay, or refresh your screen, etc. So that's basically what it is. It is a little bit of a nightmare in the schooling and education system. I even got a note home from one of Ollie's teachers just last week saying that 15 students in their class had been pulled up for using, and Chat GPT was named in it. Now, I haven't told my kids about it. I tell you guys about it, but he didn't actually use it, but he did use another tool where you take a paragraph of words and it mixes it up to sound like another paragraph. So yeah, there are all sorts of problems in the education system with amazing tools like this, but for us, it's brilliant. So what I want to share with you is not only what I want to encourage you to do with something like ChatGPT is not only know what it's for, which is basically what I've just shared and what I've shared with you guys here before over the last couple of months about what it's for, but taking it to a deeper level really in your business. And what I mean by that is the more that you use it, the more that you ask it questions, the more that it learns who you are and your language. So then when you ask for information and say, give me your 10 top tips for, weight loss, or, whatever, health, or building a business online, or whatever it is that you want to ask it, and it spits out some information. Now that's good. But here's the level that I want to take you guys to. I say all the time, if you've listened to me for any length of time, you would know that I constantly talk to you about the difference between information and emotion. You know what I mean? You've heard me say that before. The difference between information and emotion. Information nobody needs more of, really. So we get bombarded with information every single day. As soon as you pick up your phone, as soon as you turn on the TV, as soon as you open a newspaper, whatever, your email, you are bombarded with information, and people get information overload. So how do we make that information meaningful? You bring that information with emotion. Okay? Train Chat GPT to understand you and write with emotion. The more you ask it questions, the more it will come back to you and deliver the information with your voice and the emotion attached to that. So what I'm doing lately is I'll get some information from ChatGPT. I'll just research something, and I'll give you a good example in a second of something I just did this week. I can ask ChatGPT, that's great. Thank you very much, but write the above information in my voice. You can train ChatGPT to talk like you would and deliver the information in the language that you would ordinarily use the more you use the platform. So point in case, a couple of days ago, I thought I just, because I see it all the time, obviously being a mentor to a lot of students and in my communities and whatever, people just hold themselves back all the time. They're worried about this, they're worried about that. I can hear it in what they say. They've got fears here, there, and everywhere. Like, people just need to stop worrying what other people think and just get on with it and just go for their goals. You know what I'm talking about when we in this conversation. So I just thought I want to write about that again on my personal profile. I went to Chat GTP and I said, write me a Facebook post talking about the importance of not caring about what other people think. That's the question I asked. And it spit out some information, and it was quite good. Then I said to it, that's great. Rewrite the above in my voice. It rewrote the whole thing in more of my language, more of how I would say things. Then I put rewrite the above with more emotion and with emojis. And it spat it out, even with more meaning behind it and the emojis all attached to it. Go to my personal profile, guys, and have a look at the post that I put up a couple of days ago. That was largely created by Chat GPT. So I didn't change. I would have changed a few words to suit what I was trying to portray, but largely that was written by Chat GPT. So train the platform to speak in written word like you would write ordinarily, but you'll do that more by using and asking a lot of questions. So there's one example. Okay, I've got a few examples I want to share with you here. Further to that, okay, think about your business, whatever that is, network marketing business, social selling business, whatever it is that you do. Think about the things that you need help with in that business and use Chat GPT to find the answers. Maybe you've got a team of people that are unmotivated. Ask Chat GPT for some answers and some suggestions as to how do you motivate your network marketing team. Ask it things like, I have some team members in my network marketing team, like spell it out. I have some team members in my network marketing team. So Chat GTP is thinking network marketing. And at the moment they're, being really quiet. They're not taking much action and I'm finding it really hard to motivate them. Can you please give me a number of suggestions and strategies to help me motivate my network marketing team? Not all of the answers will be relevant to you, but I did this the other day and it was just gold. Okay. Other things you could do is, let's say you're that type of person that struggles with conversations, bringing up conversations in Messenger, or you're in the middle of a conversation and somebody says something and you're like, oh, I don't know how to respond to that. Your immediate reaction generally would be to go to your upline or your sponsor or whoever, whatever you call them, in your business and ask for some advice. Maybe still do that because of that human touch, but maybe also go to Chat GTP and say, I'm in a network marketing business and I'm prospecting a particular individual. It's a male, it's a female, or whatever. We are currently having a conversation around, and this is what they've just said to me. How should I respond to this? Let it tell you how to respond. Crazy. Maybe you're in a conversation with somebody and they have an objection of some sort. Again, you'd probably go, oh, I don't know how to answer this. I'll reach out to my upline, and get them to help me with this. Go to Chat GTP and say, I am currently in a conversation with a prospect for my network marketing business. We are talking about, give Chat GTP all the information. And they've just come back to me with this objection. What do you recommend that I respond back to this person with? Are you seeing the potential here for you to troubleshoot? It's crazy. That's right, Joanne. It's gold. Anything you are curious about, anything you don't know how to do, anything that comes up with your business, any kind of struggle that you've got, ask ChatGTP for a solution before you go and bug anyone else. Get really, really resourceful with ChatGTP. You could even, let me keep going. Let's say you're trying to build your influence on social media and you don't really know how, but you kind of know your topic. It could be a health topic or a business topic. It could be, building multiple streams of income. It could be weight loss. It could be energy. It could be sleep. It could be crypto. It could be finance. It could be whatever. Go to ChatGPT and say, I am currently in the process of building my brand and influence on social media, particularly Facebook or Instagram or whatever. I want to become well known as somebody who helps people with, what do you help people with? What strategies and suggestions do you have for me to help me build up my influence on Facebook in this niche? Let it tell you what it thinks. If it's not deep enough for you, so it's general stuff, like, go live on social media or something, like it's not deep enough, say, thank you very much. Talk to it like a person. That's what I'm doing now. I'll got another example for you in a second regarding that. But talk to it like a person. Say, thank you very much for the information above. Can you go deeper with those strategies that you mentioned? Or, redirect it, a little bit, say, and keep going, go deeper. Well, that's not something I'm really prepared. Number 3 isn't something I'm prepared to do. What else would you suggest? Maybe they suggest something that you're not willing to do. Like, literally keep pushing, keep pushing. The more you put, well, I'm using the word push, but keep asking, keep asking, keep asking, go deeper level, deeper level, deeper level, deeper level. And you'll get amazing information. Now, sometimes it'll get it wrong. So this is one I did the other day. I'm playing with it at the moment, and it's just incredible what it can spit out. So I said to it, create 10 create 10 engagement posts create 10 Facebook engagement posts. I think that's all I said. I was just basic sort of stuff. And it came back with 10 examples of like getting married, like getting engaged. That's how it interpreted it. And I said, oh, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean engagement as in marriage. I meant engagement as in enticing my audience to communicate with me on Facebook through an interactive engagement type post. It came back and it said, oh, I'm so sorry. I misinterpreted what you meant. Here's 10, and it nailed it the second time round. So I'm actually talking to it like a person. It's engaging with me as a person. And the more and more I do that, when it spits out some information, and then I can say, that's awesome information. Now, can you please rewrite that more in my voice? And then or can you please put some more emotion behind what you just shared with me above? Crazy stuff. Just keep going and keep going until you get what you want. So for those of you building a brand or building influence, ask Chat GPT how you do that in your niche area. Okay. As far as productivity, time management, resources, stuff like that, if you struggle in that area, go to Chat GPT and say, I'm really trying to improve my time management skills. I'm very unorganized. I can't get my, what together. And can you please give me some strategies to help me organize my time better? Okay, that's a really good start, but I need something more strategic. I need something I can implement immediately. What do you suggest? And you can even go back and say to it, if they ask you a question, because sometimes ChatGPT will come back with a question and say, well, what are you, what are you trying to achieve, or which area are you going in, or something like that. And you can actually say to it, well, what do you suggest with your intelligence? What do you suggest I do? Like, just keep going, keep going, keep going. Even things like I've mentioned before, like motivating your network marketing team, getting examples around that. Asking things like, how do I build more rapport with people on social media? How do I get people to engage with me more? What strategies do you suggest? It spits out some stuff. Can you please be more specific? And it'll keep going, it'll keep going. And I've found when I keep asking and it keeps going, that's really where I'm getting into the information that is really useful to me in my business. Okay. You could, what kind of tick the box suggestions do you have when launching somebody into my network marketing team? What personal development books do you recommend for a new person who's joining my network marketing team who's struggling with self-esteem? Anything. It's crazy. It does so much more than you think. Like, also, you probably already know this, like it can write presentations for you, it can write speeches for you, it can write your social media posts for you, it can even write an ebook for you. Those of you that know how to do freebies and lead magnets, it can write them for you. You do have to drill down to get to that level, because it'll give you, I did that the other day and it said, something about, to write an ebook, like it was kind of an excuse. And I said, so what I'm looking for is this information and 10 tips that we can put into chapters, and then, okay, so now write me chapter 1, and you just keep going and keep going and keep going. It can produce anything for you. So my point here today, and what I'm really encouraging you to do, is just go play. Don't go down the rabbit hole. We know there's a rabbit hole that you all go into when new exciting things come along. But I'm telling you, if you really embrace this resource, there should not be a lot of excuses for you to not have answers to things, and things that are, sort of even technical things. It could be a YouTube issue or a Facebook issue or something like that. Like, you got a technical issue. I mean, I'll normally go to Google or YouTube and ask a question and find an answer, but you could also use Chat GPT for that. Just explain to the best of your ability what it is that's happening, and then see what answers it comes up with to help you troubleshoot. It's just amazing. Never seen anything like it, but it goes a lot deeper than just pumping out some questions to some answers. You can get solutions and amazing content for your network marketing team. You could even put in there, if you want to build up your network marketing business a bit more in your local area, put in, I'm located in, whatever area. I'm looking to find some high quality prospects that are in my local area. Where do you suggest I network or find people like this? It's got all that information. And then maybe it will give you some general information and go, that's a great start. Thank you very much. But I'm looking more specifically at the types of groups or the networks in my local area that I could tap into. What do you suggest? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Every time you do that, the program is learning your language. It's learning your questions. It's learning who you are. It's learning the information that you want. So the more and more that you use it, the quality of the answers that you're going to get from the questions that you ask, it'll start to learn more. This is what artificial intelligence is about. It's crazy scary, but brilliant if you use it to the best of your ability. So if you've not tapped into this resource, you're leaving opportunities on the table in all areas of your business. And not only that, just life. Like, I've put questions in there to do with my personal life and, things that come up about anything. If I need a solution for something, plug it in. Maybe you're having an argument with your partner or a kid or something like that. Put a new chat in and just say, this is the situation it is. I don't feel like I'm handling it very well. What language do you suggest that I use to resolve this situation? What do you think? What else do I have? Even some of you with your leadership skills. If you're going to build a team in network marketing, you need to become a leader. If you've got a team of one, you need to still become a leader because you're leading other people. So, maybe you need to brush up on some, or just take self-responsibility for some of the things that are going on in your life and ask Chat GPT how to resolve them. How do I step up more as a leader? What kind of leadership skills do I need to do whatever? I need to, read some resources on leadership because I'm not really stepping up to my full potential. What resources do you recommend? Like, anything. Okay. And as I said, if it gets it wrong, speak to it like a person, like I did with the engagement post, and said, oh, sorry, I didn't mean engagement as in marriage. I meant engagement as in an interactive post, enticing people to engage with me on Facebook. So now can you give me 10 examples of whatever? And then it even apologized to me and spat out 10 more examples. Crazy, crazy, crazy people. Crazy. Okay, just checking. Never thought of that from Merla. Yes, that's amazing. Jeanette, I just used it for a post about my diabetes health, and it spat out some fantastic content I can use for days. And this is the thing, can help what you want to do with yourself, with you on social media. If you want to really utilize attraction marketing and everything that Ferny and I talked about yesterday, it's how you position yourself. It's the value that you provide. It's the content that you create. It's relating to people. Maybe ask Chat GPT about that. How do I become more relatable on social media in my niche, which is blah, 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 or niche, however you want to say it. I think it's an underutilized resource in people really realizing what it can help you with. So go play, okay? Absolutely, Beth. You keep regenerating. Is there more than one app for Chat GTP? There are multiple programs coming out with AI that are like Chat GTP. Chat GTP is just the most common one that we're all using at the moment, but that itself is growing in leaps and bounds, and there's different versions. And the next version, I believe, is actually going to be able to, like, because it's all written at the moment, it's going to be able to sort of review videos and just pictures, and it's just crazy how it's growing. So this is growing really, really fast. So don't leave the opportunity on the table. Or I'd grasp it now. It is kind of freaky, I agree, Merla, but it's quite incredible. I call my Chat GTP person Helen. Yep, absolutely amazing. Yeah, Diane, mind blown. Absolutely. It is so amazing. So I just really want to encourage you guys to help you building your businesses online. Go and play. Go and let the program, learn who you are, what questions you're answering. And you might have more than one topic. Like I do, I've got health topics, I've got building a business online, I've got my network marketing team. You just start a new chat for a different topic and just keep going within the chat. So they're stored, if you know the program, all your chats are stored on the left-hand side, so you can always go back to them and reread them, and all the information is stored. So it's kind of like categorizing it for you. But this can really be a total game changer for you, not only for content creation, which is what everybody's talking about it for. There's lots of people that come out of the woodwork now and talking about Chat GTP, but take it to that next level, which I'm sharing with you today, because it can just be an amazing resource for you to help you build your business. Okay, so I hope that's helpful to you all. I hope you go and play without getting down, too far down the rabbit hole. But yeah, thanks for listening, and I hope that's helpful. So I will see you back on my normal live program next week. For those of you that are having time off for Easter and celebrating, I hope you have an amazing chilled few days out, and regenerate, and have some fun and have some downtime, and just really enjoy a few days off. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next week. Bye.